In 1886, Pope Leo XIII collapsed at the altar. Moments later, he wrote one of the most powerful prayers in Catholic history. What did he see? And why does it matter now more than ever? After celebrating Mass, Pope Leo suddenly stopped at the foot of the altar. He stood still, pale, silent. Then, he collapsed. Doctors rushed to help. He regained consciousness and went immediately to his study. There, he wrote a prayer to Saint Michael the Archangel. Why? Because he had seen something terrifying. According to the most reliable accounts, Pope Leo XIII heard a conversation between Satan and God. Satan said, "Give me 75 to 100 years and the power, and I will destroy your church." God replied, "You have the time. You have the power. Do with it what you will." In that vision, Pope Leo saw demonic spirits rising from hell, spreading across the world, attacking the church. But then, Saint Michael appeared. With a blazing sword, he cast the demons back into the abyss. Leo understood. The church was about to face a century of spiritual warfare, and it needed weapons. So he composed a prayer. Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. He added it to the Leonine prayers to be said after every low Mass. And that tradition continues in many places to this day. Pope Leo also wrote a longer exorcism prayer for priests and bishops to use regularly. This was a call to spiritual arms. Some believe the 20th century was the time granted to Satan to test the church. Think about it. 2 world wars. The rise of atheistic regimes. The sexual revolution. Clergy scandals. Suppression of the traditional Latin Mass. The fall of Catholic monarchies. Was this the time of trial foretold? Through it all, the Saint Michael prayer stood as a shield. Pope Leo XIII called on heaven's great defender to protect the church. And that call still echoes today. Though no longer required, the prayer is encouraged by many, including Pope John Paul II. In every traditional Latin Mass, it is still recited. It reminds us, the battle is real. But we are not alone. With God, with the heavenly hosts, with the intercession of Saint Michael, we do not fight in fear, but in faith. Pope Leo's vision was a wake-up call. The church is under attack, but not defeated. Everything may seem lost, but the Immaculate Heart of Mary will triumph. With prayer, especially to Saint Michael, we stand. The gates of hell shall not prevail.